You guys like my new shades? I just got them on Amazon. I don't know what inspired me, but I just feel like they are such a perfect fit for videos like this. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. And would you look at that? Alyssa Mercante can't stop talking about me. I feel like I've said that like 50 times. I've already made videos talking about how she's obsessed with me, and it's like this circular thing that keeps happening where she'll say something about me, I'll cover it, and then it'll piss her off enough to talk about why I said something about what she said about me, and then she'll add to that, and I'll talk about that, and I'll just keep that cycle going and going. I can do this all day, Alyssa. But not even I could have imagined it getting to the length of bringing me up during an Elden Ring DLC review on Kotaku. This is reaching new levels of pettiness. Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and check out smashjt.com for the full article, as long as they don't take my website down again, going over everything that transpired with Alyssa talking about yours truly in her Elden Ring DLC review on Kotaku. Because, God forbid, you get assigned a game guide and actually do a game guide, or in this case, a game review, without bringing up PC political nonsense that has absolutely nothing to do with the game and dragging drama into it because you just can't help yourself. Alyssa's recent article on Kotaku, Masquerades as a Review for Elden Ring, has reached unprecedented levels of obsession, pettiness, and personal attacks against what I could only imagine are directly squared at yours truly. Her piece not only deflects and wanders away from genuine game critique, but also highlights her inability to self-reflect amidst her ongoing vendetta against content creators. And I've seen people play the victim complex like you read about, but this reaches new levels of playing a victim card, where she has to start off-putting everything she's done on other people and then claim that she's the one being harassed. So let me remind you once again, Alyssa, because I feel like your short-term memory is shorter than the goldfish that I have in my kitchen. First off, I made a petition called End Kotaku, and in that petition, I was begging Kotaku to please self-reflect on the spiral, the cyclical cycle that you're going straight down the drain with the type of stuff that you're doing in articles like this. Instead of just talking about the video games, which is what the gamers want, you are self-inflicting wounds and then crying that everyone else is the problem instead of reflecting on what you're doing to yourself. I was trying to help you. Go reread that petition. But no, you took it so personally that you had to contact my wife, okay? Instead of trying to handle it online, you went completely out of bounds and contacted my wife. And whatever, it is what it is. It's the most ridiculous attack I've seen on a personal life in my career doing YouTube, but it is what it is. I went to Kotaku proper, talked to your superior, Carolyn Petit, and she said she'd do the same damn thing, and I'm like, okay, apparently this is like an institutional thing. All you guys are crazy. You think that this is normal behavior when it's anything but. And as I said in my video, because nobody was holding you accountable, no action was taken to reprimand you. I didn't want you fired, by the way, at that point. I was just saying, hey, maybe pull her aside and tell her, that's not cool. We don't do that to our customers. We don't do that to the readers, the gamers. It's not a good idea to go search out psychopaths, search out someone's significant other, find their personal information, and then have the gall to direct message them a very long wall of text about how you want to get myself divorced from my marriage because you got an internet argument. Like, that's psycho in its own right. But then you were cheering on when my website got taken down because of Nick Calandra and his false flagging campaign against it, sending a bunch of his followers to take my website down, successfully I might add, and then you were there dancing on the grave. But tell me again how you're the one being harassed in all of this when I'm simply bringing information to the forefront, holding people accountable that aren't being held accountable at their own companies, and talking about the video game industry, which is what I've done for 8 years. But apparently, I'm the one harassing you. I guess that's fine in your messed up mind that someone else is holding you accountable so you can claim harassment because they don't like what you're doing to them. Okay, whatever. So what do you do next? Start threatening lawsuits, multiple lawsuits, crowdfunding lawsuits, telling all your followers that you're at the police station and how you're getting all this information about me and getting all these things done against me and trying to scare me and silence me, which didn't work, by the way. It was kind of pathetic what you were doing. But either way, you didn't have a lawsuit, and any lawyer in the right mind would laugh you out of the room. I don't know why you were even going that direction, but the fact that you're claiming harassment when you're doing all these things to me, you can't self-reflect and say, was it me that was the problem? No, couldn't be me, because I can do nothing wrong. I'm Alyssa Mercante. But then you go to the point of spreading my real legal name on Twitter, which you know exactly damn well what you were doing. And I called it before it even happened. I said, you're trying to get my name out there to get people to search me, personal information, where I work, what I do, everything that they can find out about me to try to ruin my life. That was your intention. And if you say that it was anything else, you're lying to not just yourself, but everybody. That's an evil thing to do that you were doing, and you knew exactly what the outcome was. And congratulations, now 2 people so far have contacted where I used to work and have gotten completely embarrassed publicly because of it. So congratulations for ruining their lives, I guess, if that's your intention of what you're trying to do. What you're trying to do to me is not working. But now we recovered all that. That's everything that's transpired up to this point. And nothing has been successful. It's been L after L after L. As Hypnotic always says, you just keep taking those L's. You can take an L nearly as good as you can... I'm not even gonna go there. You thought I was. I'm not. But here's what you did next. Instead of writing a game guide, talking about the game, and giving your feelings and vibes about Elden Ring and the DLC, and why it's something that you're passionate about getting through, why you liked it, what you enjoyed about it, what you didn't, or why it sucked, all of that? No, you can't help but drag me into the review and try to make it about you and how you're being harassed in real life, which is the most pathetic showing I've ever seen from anyone working at any game publication ever. I have spent nearly 4 months as the subject of a near endless harassment campaign. You fail to recognize that you are the one that have created the situation. The bed that you've made is the one you're laying in, and you don't want to step outside yourself and say, how did I get here? Why is everyone harassing me? When in reality, everything that's been brought upon you has been initiated from you.
Well, I didn't want to make it all about that because they're all sitting there with their fucking dicks at half chub, ready to fucking go. They're talking about me. They're talking about me.
We're all gonna we're all gonna wake up tomorrow and there's gonna be like 20.
Is like, honey, please come to bed. They're like, not no.
There's gonna be like
someone's tangentially mentioned me, sorta, kind of.
Just like this video has been initiated from you. And you might think that this is harassment, but your idea of harassment does not match the Merriam-Webster dictionary version of what harassment really is.
I am
Found
their
a target that
literal,
makes them money.
Yeah, I am their kryptonite.
Yes.
I am smart, hot, slutty, good at my job, and I don't shut the fuck up.
Yep.
She continues, much like how it feels to receive near-endless hate comments from anonymous accounts or angry middle-aged men. That one she's talking about me, obviously, because she's always talking about how I'm in my 40s, middle-aged men. I face Shadow of Erdtree entirely alone. First off, what the hell are you talking about? Talk about a reach. Like, you're trying so hard to connect the dots of 2 completely different universes just to make a point to make yourself feel better. Secondly, trying to say that you're entirely alone when you have an entire group of people that your henchmen all work for you together to harass me. So to say you're facing this entirely alone is not just completely ridiculous, but it's a flat-out lie anyways. The fact that she wrote this article, and I might add, she's not a terrible writer. I got to give you credit, Alyssa. I read through the whole thing, and it wasn't painful. You do have some talent. But as far as connecting the dots between real life with what's happening to you right now and an Elden Ring DLC review, it's just so off the map that it doesn't even make sense. And it's one of those things that I could kind of see maybe a juvenile version of someone that might be thinking late at night, oh, this would be a great idea to try to relate how I've been harassed to how I'm playing this DLC in a game. And that way I can use my activism card and push my agenda and make people feel bad for me because I'm the victim here, and also make it look like I play video games, and I get to tie a bow around all of it and make it all one nice big package to give to everyone so that they feel bad for me and also realize I play video games. But then someone that comes up with that and thinks of that as a juvenile, you would realize, maybe it's best to just stick to the game and stick to the review, because that ultimately is what the readers care about. As much as you might want to make it about yourself, it just isn't. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there. If you guys want more information, screenshots, tweets, all the stuff that I could find to write this article put together on my website, check out smashjt.com. I will link this in the description below. If you guys enjoy what I'm doing here, hit that join button. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing. Smash J.